Hello YouTube, how you guys doing today? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how a lot of you have been reaching out to me saying, yo Neo, people in trade chat are trying to sell Ignis Wraith for like 50 plat. What's up with that? It's so messed up. They're scammers, they're bad people, yada yada yada, and all that stuff. So I want to kind of put my 2 cents in on that. And I want to start off with honestly, I don't care either way. Like, it's a free market. They can sell it for whatever they want it for. If you don't like the price, don't buy it. But I do want to justify the fact that I don't believe they're wrong for trying to sell it for 50 plat. Do I think everybody should be selling an Ignis Wraith for 50 plat? No, because not everybody is in the same situation when it comes to getting the Ignis Wraith. So I want to talk about this a little bit. When the Ignis Wraith first came around into the game, this is what we were looking at. We were looking at the Ignis Wraith as showing up as Operation Pacifism Defect event. And the way that this event worked was something along the lines of like the top 100, everybody was getting graded on this event. So the top 100 clans in this event on each platform wound up getting the Ignis Wraith blueprint permanently put into their dojos. Now this was like, I don't know if it says the date here, but like 4 years ago maybe or more. But all that time ago, there were all these clans, all these people that played the game. That was when I think Rebecca announced that there was like 62 million losers or whatever that had accounts. Like whatever it was, it was a lot of people that had accounts and played Warframe and stuff. And now those people still have the accounts, but you know, Warframe creates a lot of burnout, and there are people that don't necessarily want to play it day after day after day like I do, or some of the other veterans. So ultimately what winds up happening is that with all these people that had those clans, 100 on each platform, or maybe 100 for each level of clan on each platform, whatever it was, the likelihood of 100% of those clans still being in existence after all this time is not likely. Maybe let's just say on average, 50% of those clans are still around. And that's still a fairly decent chunk of people. But that doesn't mean that all those people that were involved in those clans are still active, that they haven't taken breaks, that they're still actually around and playing the game. So everybody's acting like the Ignis Wraith blueprint is supposed to be so easy to get, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is because of how it was. Now, what they did was they added the Ignis Wraith blueprint to Borrow, right? Which is right here. Borrow Katir for 250,000 credits and 550 ducats. This is how I'm justifying, or at least how I would see people can justify selling it for 50 plat. Because even with you making this kind of ducats, what does it cost for you to make this kind of ducats? Let's say you have 5 rare items that you get 100 ducats out of. Well, that rare item at any point in time, because it's a rare item, if you wait for the right time of like this thing's lifespan, those of you that have followed my previous plat videos, and there's a lot of them, if you want to learn how to make platinum in this game like really well and a lot of plat, just kind of look at my YouTube channel. There's loads of videos on it about that. But ideally for this amount of ducats, like 50 platinum is kind of these people, even for 50 platinum, they're kind of ripping themselves off for this amount. Because if you didn't transfer your prime parts into these ducats, you're probably looking at it like a couple of 100 platinum. Like this amount of ducats for you to just take prime parts and throw them in there, I could probably take the same parts, whatever it is that you were using to turn into ducats, given that it's not prime junk. I'm specifically talking to those of you that like don't really get this, because I know a lot of you don't, and you kind of turn in just like Vauban parts because they're worth 100 ducats a part. You shouldn't be doing that. Like Vauban right now, you could be making like 75 platinum off of a Vauban part, which there's only 100 ducats for one Vauban part, which you get 100 ducats out of, 75 plat. So obviously the 50 plat that people are selling this Ignis Wraith for is like kind of like them ripping themselves off. And then you guys come around and kind of complain about it. And I'm just saying, like, if you don't like it, don't buy it from them. But you don't have to complain to them, and you don't have to be salty to these people that are just, they don't have any other method. They don't have friends. Maybe they're spending hours. And I've had people in my own stream tell me that they literally have spent like hours in region chat, wherever it is. I think I don't have it up here because why not? But they've spent like hours in any of these chats, and nobody is able to like sell them an Ignis Wraith blueprint. So they have no choice but to do the borrow thing, or maybe to go to trade chat and try to buy it for like 50 ducats from somebody. At the end of the day, the 50 ducats for the Ignis Wraith, my whole point making it after all this is stop hating on people. Just stop. Like, there's no reason for it. it's kind of justified, and they're even ripping themselves off by selling it for 50 if they don't have the ability to get it out of their dojo absolutely free. So I don't know. There's definitely not as many clans left as you guys really think they are that just have this Ignis Wraith blueprint in it where you can get it for free. So all that being said, I hope you guys kind of understand this little topic that just keeps coming up about people selling the Ignis in trade chat. If you guys found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. Also, if you made it this far, I got great news for you. I got free stuff that you could earn every single day on my Twitch channel. Stop by and ask about that because it's a really cool system and everybody really likes it. But you literally can earn Warframe's weapons and mods on any platform just from watching my streams. It's not a giveaway. All of you can actually win. But that being said, hopefully you guys are having an awesome night, day, whatever time it is. Absolutely love your faces. If I don't see you guys in the next video, I will see you on my Twitch channel. Laters.